Hi, everybody. Shelly Simmons with Elevate Real Estate. Yes, it's the beginning of August and back to school, and I am pleased to present our business spotlight for the month of August. I'd like to introduce you to someone that I personally have been incredibly impressed with and have gotten to know him through the Chamber of Commerce over the last few months. And this guy knows his stuff. I'd like to introduce Landon Collins, who is a wealth advisor with the Olivier Group. And the Olivier Group is located where, Landon?
We have an office in Baton Rouge off of Bluebonnet and an office in New Orleans.
The difference between what Landon does and what someone at Morgan Stanley or Fidelity would do for you if you have investments. So tell us, Landon, sort of just the run of what you offer and what is the difference maker between yourself, your company, and any other what would call a broker.
Okay. Yeah, so our office, we mostly do financial planning and investment management. And for financial planning, that encompasses everything from like retirement planning, saving for big expenses that you may have in life at some point, even down to like strategic tax planning. Those are things that we all handle in-house.
Mm-hmm.
We are fiduciaries, so we make sure that we put your best interests first. It's not about what's in it for us. And so that's kind of a little bit about what our office does, short snippet. And something that would make us a little bit different is, I know specifically, like if you go to like a Morgan Stanley or something like that, UBS, where people think, all right, well, they can handle money because they're a bigger firm. Well, you're not getting any financial planning from somebody like that. They're really only going to just look at your investments and say like, oh, well, you've got these funds, this stock, and it's all good to go. And then you're left to figure out everything else for yourself.
Right. And so you basically pick it up from there. So it's not just a matter of stocks and bonds. We're talking looking at your entire future. You said something to me earlier that really that I loved, and that was, what's your tagline?
Oh, life by design, not by default.
A life by design. For all of you out there who've got IRAs or 401ks from employers that you probably might not be doing anything with those, that money is just sitting there and you're missing the opportunity in the market. And he will meet with you and consult with you about, again, a larger, bigger strategic picture of where you should be investing, how you should be investing. And it might not always just be in the stock market. Is that right?
That's correct. Some people, we meet with them, we'll run a financial plan for them, and then maybe it makes sense for them to go in certain directions. Like, we've actually been able to work on this some with clients doing some more real estate exposure.
Mm-hmm.
And so getting them referred out to somebody that can help them with that. And then being just kind of that connecting piece. And then maybe
at the end of the day, even if you are employed and have that 401k, they can still meet with you. Absolutely. And you can give them the advice on whether they're in the right direction or not.
100%. I mean, one of the things that we see quite frequently with the 401k is people will be like, well, I'm using the 401k at work and that's fine. Well, what they don't really talk too much about is like, well, I'm doing the bare minimum just to get the match, which is good. If you're not doing that, you should absolutely at least get the match that your employer is providing for you. That's part of your compensation package.
Right.
Just do it. Just get it. Deal with the financial ramifications at home a little bit later, but because you're leaving money on the table. But so we run analysis for people. We have a software that we use to help run through scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
We can input all of the different things that you want to do financially and in your life, and then see with what you're doing now, does it actually lead to success in the future? Because if you just wait for things to happen, you're never going to be successful. Like you said, life by design, not by default. So we want to make sure that we designed a good plan for you.
And we want all of you to have a great life by design. You shared with me before this filming that I just wanted to take away and share with you guys. And that was, you had a client that you met when he was 22 years old with $5,000 to invest.
That's correct.
And he is now 30 and in more than six figures.
Yes, he's comfortably in six figures. So he's doing very well.
So let's all have a life by design. Please call Landon Collins with the Olivier Group, and we will have his contact information for you below in our comments. Thanks so much for talking with us today and educating us on how we should be taking charge of our financial future.
Thanks, Shelly. I appreciate it.